Okay, so now we're going to add or subtract rational algebraic expression with different denominator. So let's have this example. So we have 2m over m plus 1 plus 3 over m plus 4. So our denominator is m plus 1, which is different to m plus 4. So what we have to do is to get the LCD of m plus 1 and m plus 4. So this is already their LCD. Then we divide this LCD to the first addend. So the technique that I can share to you, we just cover the m plus 1 and then the remaining factor is m plus 4, which will be multiplied to 2m. So that will become 2m times m plus 4 plus, then for the second addends, we cover m plus 4 because that is already given. So we will multiply 3 times m plus 1. Now, we perform the operation on the numerator by using distributive property of multiplication. So, 2m times m is 2m squared. 2m times 4 is 8m. 3 times m is 3m. And 3 times 1 is 3 over the factors or the denominator that we have, the LCD. Okay, then we combine similar terms. So 2m squared, so there's no similar with m squared here, so we copy it only. We have 8m, which is similar to 3m. So 8m plus 3m is 11m. And then we have the remaining number, which is 3. Divided by m plus 1 over times m plus 4. So, 2m squared plus 11m plus 3, we have to think if this is still factorable. So, looking at the given, if we have 2 here and 3, it's impossible that we can get 11. Therefore, this is already the final answer. So, 2m over m plus 1 plus 3 over m plus 4 is equal to 2m squared plus 11m plus 3 over the quantity of m plus 1 times m plus 4. Okay, let's have another example. If we have 4x over x squared minus 25 minus 5 over x minus 5. This time, we have a dissimilar or different denominator. So, first, we have to get the factor of the first given. So, this can be x plus 5 times the quantity of x minus 5 by difference of 2 square. So we have x plus 5 times the quantity of x minus 5, and then we have another denominator, which is x minus 5. So we will get the LCD. Therefore, if this is the given, the LCD will be x plus 5 times the quantity of x minus 5. So we don't need to write x minus 5 again, since that is already the LCD of the two. So we just write it once. So when we divide x plus 5 times the quantity of x minus 5 to x squared minus 5, then we cover this both, so we will have only 4x minus 5. We have x minus 5 here, we cover x minus 5, and we still have another factor, which is x plus 5. So that is x plus 5. So this time, we just copy the denominator. And then, we distribute 5 to x plus 5. So, we have 4x minus 5x minus 25. We perform the indicated operation, combining similar terms. We have 4x minus 5x, so that will be negative x minus 25 over x plus 5 times the quantity of x minus 5. So this time, this is not factorable. So this will be the final answer. Okay. That is for addition or subtraction of rational algebraic expression with different denominator. So we can also apply the skills in addition or subtraction of different denominator in fraction. So that is the same skills here. Now, let's go with multiplication of rational algebraic expression. Multiplication of rational algebraic expression. So, in multiplying, the same with the fraction, we multiply the numerator to numerator, we multiply the denominator to the denominator, and then when we get the product, we simplify it. So, that is also the same with rational algebraic expression. So, let's have this example. So, we have y squared minus y minus 2 over 5y multiplied by 10y over y plus 1. So, since this is a rational algebraic expression, we will apply the factoring before we proceed with the multiplication. So, we have the general trinomial y squared minus y minus 2. So, we get the factor of that. So, y and y. So, this is negative 2. And the middle term is negative. So, we will have a minus plus sign for the for their factors. Since negative is the higher, so 2, the highest factor of 2 will go to the negative with a minus sign, since this is minus. So, negative 2 times 1 will give you negative 2. And negative 2 times y is negative 2y plus y times 1 is y. So, that will give you, so here, this will become negative 2y plus y. That will give you a negative y. That will be on the middle term. Then we have 5y multiply by 10y over y plus 1. Okay, now in simplifying rational algebraic expression, we look at the numerator, which is common or can be simplified in the denominator. So we have y plus 1. So we cancel this out. And then we have 10 here, 10y, and then we have 5y. So that is factorable. So for the 10 and the 5, there will be 2 remaining here. Then will be 1 here. There were 1 here and 1 here. Then for the y, it's also 1. So what we have left on the numerator, so that will become 2 times y minus 2. And for the denominator, we have 1 and we don't write it. So this is the final answer. Okay, so let's go with division. Division of rational algebraic expression. So in division of rational algebraic expression, we apply dividing fraction. So in dividing fraction, we get the reciprocal of the second given. Okay, if we have 6 over 28x plus 4 divided by 6 over 35x plus 5, first, we simplify all the possible terms that we can simplify. So we have 6 over, we use common monomial factor, which is 4. So 28x divided by 4, that will give you 7x. And 4 divided by 4, that will give you 1. Divided by 6. Then we have 35x plus 5. So what is common? Using the common monomial factor, the common is 5. So 35x divided by 5, that will give you a 7x. And 5 divided by 5, that will give you 1. So that is equal to 1. Now we already simplify. Then we proceed now with getting the reciprocal of this. So when we say the reciprocal, we interchange the denominator to the numerator. And numerator to the denominator. So this is equal to 5 times 7x plus 1 over 6. So that is the reciprocal. Interchanging the denominator to numerator and numerator to the denominator. Then we proceed to multiplication. We proceed to multiplication, then we write the reciprocal here. So that will be 5 times 7x plus 1 over 6. Now we simplify this. So we have 6 here, and that is equal to 1. Because 6 divided by 6 is 1. Then we have 7 plus 1. So this is binomial, and this is also binomial. So we cancel this both. That will become 1. And then we multiply all the remaining in the numerator. So we have 1 times 5 times 1 is 5. And then in the denominator, we have 4 times 1 times 1, that will become 4. Or if you want to simplify it further, then that will become 1 and 1/4. So that will be the answer.